Hello students, good morning. How are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well and safe. Now in this video tutorial I will explain you the remaining task of spreadsheet assessment. In my spreadsheet assessment tutorial number 1, I explained you task 1, 2, 3, 4. In this tutorial I'll explain you 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Simple. Okay, let's start from task number 5. Open that file that you worked on, that is discount cost to. This is where we stopped. So let's start from task number 5. Let's read the instructions. Make the following changes to the spreadsheet discount cost to 5.1. Road tax for Volkswagen Polo must be changed to 205. Volkswagen Polo road tax, that is 205.00. If you don't see the point symbol, what you should do, quick recap, you should add the additional points in the column. That's fine. And okay, now additional decimal points. Now next, go into the next task. The Vauxhall Viva must be reamended as Vauxhall Astra. This should be Viva, should be Vauxhall Astra. Right, I'm changing that. Next instruction 5.3. We dealer decided to withdraw Hyundai matrix from sale. Delete this row without leaving blank cells. So we need to sell Hyundai matrix. Anyway, my spelling was wrong. Right, you have to check the spelling. Now I'm going to click on that. I need to delete it without leaving a blank row. So I have to highlight that row, and you click on the option of delete. Well done. Now, okay, next task. Make sure that total figures in the summary table have been updated as a result of these changes. Your accountant wants you to format the worksheet to include in his or her final financial report. Okay, you see that as soon as I'm doing some changes, automatically the results are updated on its own because we use the formula with the cell reference. So you can see the changes in here as well, and also you can see the changes in the price on the road because of the formula, because of the changes we have done it. Right? Okay, you don't have to do anything with that. 6. Let's move on to 6. That was quick. 6.1. Insert 3 new rows above main table column labels. You have to insert 3 new rows here above this. Now click on number 1 because I want to insert 3 new rows. So I'm just going to click on that and select the option of insert. That's my first row. Click on again, second and third. Fine. So I have 3 new rows, 1, 2, 3. What does my next instruction tells me? In the first cell, in the first row A1, enter the heading Nimex Auto. So I need to type in the first cell, first row, NIM, that's my spelling, NIMEX AUT, Nimex Auto. Right. Now change the font size of the heading to 16. You all know how to change the font size and everything, so highlight it and change the font size to 16. See that? It's 16 in size. And in the first cell, in the second row A2, enter the subheading discount cars. So in the second row A2, this is A2, so I'm going to enter the heading discount cars. Right? Okay, I did that. What does it tell me next? 6.4. Change the font size of the subheading to 14. Font size of this subheading should be changed to 14. I'll just select the cell and click on font size 14. Is changed to 14. In the main table, align all the column labels except May to right. All the columns to right alignment. This is it, go right. I clicked on right. In the summary table, next instruction, in the summary table, align column label total to right. In the summary table, this is the summary table, I will align it to right. Okay, I did that. Display all the figures in the main table as integers, 0 decimal. In the main table as 0 decimal integers. When we say integers, you see there are point here. These are decimal numbers. Wherever you see the point, these are decimal numbers. When you see the whole number without point, they are integers. So they want us to convert all this data into integers. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight it all. And you see this option here, I'm going to reduce the column. Is it increasing also? Okay, other way around then. This, yes, we have to make it all integers without decimal points. If it is 1084.4 by 83.5, it will round it to 1084, our basic mathematics. I have changed everything to integers by clicking on this decimal option, decrease decimal numbers. Okay, next instruction. In the summary table, display the figures for cost, price, road tax and price on the road with the currency symbol to 0 decimal. So you have to show in the summary table, this is your summary table. What you have to do, you have to show, let's read the instruction, I forgot what it is. Cost, price, road tax and price on cost, price, road tax and price on. Where do we have? It's a bit confusing now. Cost, price, road tax and price on the road. Okay, so little correction. What we do is in this table, sale VAT. So let's do this. Don't worry about the cost price. Let's do invoice price, sale price, and invoice price, sale price. We have to put a currency. So let's just click on it and make it currency. Okay, and without decimal points. So let's decrease the decimal. And also you have to do apply the currency symbol for road tax as well. The road tax, and then I'm going to do currency here. Once again you will get the 2 decimal numbers, so let's reduce the decimal numbers. Fine, I've done it for invoice price, sale price and road tax. Students, don't worry about the cost price, road tax, because it's a bit confusing this point. So let's do let me apply for, I'm just doing it for, as I said, 6.9. I'm doing it for invoice price, sale price and road tax. Okay, do job for that. Next, come on, next. In the summary table, display the figures for VAT and profit with the currency symbol and to two decimals with the VAT and profit. Again, VAT should be, click here and select option of currency, and also 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places, we have it. Brilliant. Profit also we should apply currency symbol and also 2 decimal numbers, 2 decimal points. Okay students, that we completed. Now save the spreadsheet using the file name discount cars 3. Save the spreadsheet. Now you will save the file once again as file name discount cars 3. Where's my window? What happened here? So it's not responding. Let me just wait. Okay, thank God he's here. Now I'm going to save it under desktop spreadsheet level 1 assessment. I'm going to give the file name as discount cars 3 and click on save. Okay, so now I have three files: discount cars 1, discount cars 2 and discount cars 3. Okay, where was I? Yeah. Now 6.13, print one copy of the entire spreadsheet on one page with the grid lines in landscape orientation showing the figures, not the formula. Now what you should do is, students, because if, as I mentioned earlier also, so if you want to take a printout for yourself, you take a printout and keep it, but for me you have to send as an attachment. So once you complete the entire assessment, and then you will send all the files as an attachment to my email address. Next, read the next question. 5 and 6 is completed. Next, read 7. What is going on 7? Your accountant wants a printout of a formula you used in a worksheet. Okay. Now, 7.1. Display the formula. Make sure the formulae are displayed in full. So, now how do I display the formula, students? Come on, somebody, quickly. Yes. Formulas. Show formulas. Now what happened, the page has gone into two separate pages, even though it is in landscape. So as we have discussed in the class many times, reduce the column size so that everything comes up in one page when you see take the print out. So let's reduce the column size a bit. Yes, good. Let's reduce the column size. Yeah. Am I still okay? Yes. See that? My dotted line. Where is my dotted line now? Alright. Can I just see the print preview first? File, print preview. Yes, I see everything in one page, so I'm alright with that. Okay, let me go back to my work. And also I will see the next instruction. Make sure page orientation is landscape in the spreadsheet and fits on one page. We have done that. Make sure that grid lines and row and the column headings will be displayed when printed. 1, 2, 3 and ABC. Print the entire spreadsheet on one page showing the formulae. Hide the formulae, rest the column with okay, fine. I'm rushing. Okay, right, let's do it. 7.3. Make sure that grid lines and row and column headings will be displayed when printed. So what you do is, if you go into your view, you can see the grid lines here, and also you can see the show. Okay, and this is option, but mine is already grid lines. You can see them, and also you can see the headings. So should be you can see the headings when you're printing, so it shouldn't be a problem. If it is not there, if you don't see that, that's when you have to put a tick mark on that. And then when you're taking a printout of the page, which is under the option of view. And also what is there under page layout? Under page layout, you see that when your grid lines view, when you click on the option print, click on print, you will see the grid lines, headings. You also check the option of print, so headings also printed. See that is under page layout, sheet options. Under page layout, sheet options, you will find that. Okay, that's we done. Okay. Now print the next 7.4. Print the entire spreadsheet on one page in landscape orientation showing the formula. Okay, now because you cannot you print it and keep it for your reference if you have a printer, but because you don't have you cannot send me the printout, let's save this file once again as discount cars 4. Students, you have to do one more saving, which you call it as discount cars 4. I'm calling it as discount cars 4, though it is not mentioned in your assessment sheet. I'm asking you all to save your formula sheet as discount cars 4, and because I need this as an evidence, when you're sending me as an attachment, you can send me discount cars 4 also as an attachment, so I can see that you have what formula you have used. Hide the formula now. Okay, 7.5, hide the formula and reset column width if necessary. Okay, let's hide the formula now, because anyway you have saved it as discount cost 4. Even if you hide it, it's not going to make a big difference, so you're not going to lose the work. So let's hide the formulas and click on show formulas. So well, my formulas are off, and you see this hash 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 hash. Don't worry, don't be upset, just increase the size of the column a bit. Increase the size of the column, increase the size of the column, and make adjustments so the data is completely visible, it's displayed properly. Okay, everything is properly seen, everything is okay. Yes. What is this disco unit? Ah, it's discount unit. Discount. Okay, see. Okay, next. Save and close the spreadsheet. Fine, don't worry, that's fine. We have done it, we have saved the work. Number 8. Your accountant has asked you to produce a graph to compare top selling car. This is a spelling mistake. You see this here? It should be S. Selling car brands in the UK in this period and previous year. Using a suitable software. 8.1. Using suitable software for creating graphs, open the data file popular cars, which contains data on the sales in the last year and this year. When I send you an attachment, I also sent you a file called popular cars. This is the file, students. This is the file, popular cars file. I sent you this popular car files, this file. This file, if you click on sheet 2, this is chart 1, chart 2 and sheet 2. This file, I have sent you this file. Okay, so we have to draw a chart for that file. Now create a comparative bar. Okay, 8.2, create a comparative bar column chart using the car sales for the first quarter of 2017 and first quarter of 2018, quarter 17 and quarter 18 for all the makes. So quarter 17, first quarter 17, and let's read the question once again. Create a comparative bar column chart using the car sales for the first quarter of 2017 and first quarter of 2018 for all the makes. Right, what they want us to do is they want us to draw a chart for this column and this column. I have to select only these two columns. What am I going to do is I need to include the make as well. I'm just going to highlight first two columns, press Control on your keyboard, and also I will select this column, quarter 1. I'm keeping my control pressed. I'm pressing the control button and then now I release. I will show you one more time, students. I'm going to select the first two columns first, then I'll do it one more time. I'm doing this first two columns. I will press Control on the keyboard. I'll keep pressing Control button, and then I will highlight the quarter 118. Now I'm going to release my Control button from the keyboard. Okay, then I'm going to insert. They said bar chart, bar or column chart, and let me use a bar chart. There you go. You see that? I got a bar chart. Next, give the graph the heading. Display the name of the cars on the x-axis. Okay, I will do that. Give the graph the heading, the best-selling cars in the UK. I need to give a heading, best-selling cars. So in my charts and graphs tutorials, I have clearly explained you where to click for chart layout, where to get the title and all. If you click layout and you see chart title, about chart option, I have it here, and from there I'm going to select I'm going to delete the, and what's my title, best selling cars in the UK, best selling cars in UK. Right, I gave the heading. Also, I need to give X title make and Y axis title sales, make and sales. So this is make. This I need to give this this part as a make axis title. I'm going to give it as vertical axis, vertical title. This is make model, and I have to give horizontal axis title below as sale. Let's take it as horizontal and vertical, students. Instead of saying x-axis and y-axis, is a bit confusing, and also our make is on a y-axis rather than x-axis, so let's do it like that. Use a legend. Where's my legend? Use a legend to identify each bar column. Make sure bar and columns are distinctive and can be clearly identified when printed. Okay, use legend. There you go. I have my legends already, so that's fine. It's already there. Make sure that the graph is created on a sheet separate from the source data. So they want your graph to be on a separate sheet. They want your graph on a separate sheet. Right click on it and just move chart. If you want move chart, and you can select the option of new sheet and just say OK to that. So your chart is on a separate sheet. You will see the data, you will see sheet 2, which is your data, and also you will see you're in a chart 3 in a separate sheet. Alright, and set the y-axis range from 0 to 40,000. Save the file using the file. Set the y-axis range. Y-axis range. So let's select the y-axis format. Do we have to click on layout? Data label, axis, bars, axis, y-axis, vertical axis, primary horizontal axis. So it says show default axis, or show axis in millions or billions, or show axis with log scale. Let's say, right, there you go, it changed it, but I don't want it like that. So let's just keep it as it is, students. Show default axis. Let's keep the default axis as it is. 0 to 40,000. Fine, no problem with that. What do I get in format? That's fine. Let's keep it as it is. No need to do any changes. Don't worry about this one. Don't do this 8.11 by 8.11 set of y-axis range from 0 to 40,000. Don't do that, please. 8.1 to save the file using the file name as car sales. Now you have to save that file. This file you save it as car sales file, save as, and make sure car sales you save it as car sales. Car sales, okay, under the folder. Now spreadsheet assessment, then we go in the footer. Now okay, we have done 8.12. In the footer, enter your name, student number, automatic date, which you already know. Save the file, print one copy of the graph, and close the file. So if you want, you can print a copy and you keep it to yourself in your folder, but for me you will send as an attachment. Now this completes your spreadsheet assessment. So once you complete this, you have to send me attachment of discount cars 1, discount cars 2, discount cars 3, discount cars 4, and car sales graph. So you will be sending 5 files together to my email ID leela.erickman@newham.ac.uk, which you already have it. Also, students, I have sent you all a link on to enroll yourself to Easy Class. It is a platform where I will be uploading all my materials, even some extra activities on spreadsheets. You can find it in there. So please make sure you regularly check your Easy Learn platform and regularly check your work, and also keep me in touch. And also I really hope to see you all again in the classroom. Miss you all. See you guys. Bye bye.